Okay, what's up, guys? And welcome back to DevLog number 3, where we're continuing to work on the puzzles from the beta section. There's a bit of a late start to this stream. Got off work a little bit later with the weather, and so I guess let's just get right into it. I'm gonna open up Word here. I went ahead and off camera formatted these two puzzles that we'll be working on today. Just kind of save time a bit. So we're essentially just going to be copying and pasting these values over and then getting everything coded and ready to go. So let's get on that. I almost forgot. You are a comment. So you need to go here. And we'll just format you to the same size since we found out the little trick to just cut out what we need. There we go. Awesome. So you go back to this one. New. Oh no, this one. Yeah. Okay. So 3. Oh, wait, hang on. We want this one to be in the editable text box. We want you. So you go 2, 6, 7. 7 right there. Text. Details. Function. You. Now let's do the comment first. So line 1, so 6. Function. Function from details module. Okay. Okay. Module function. Okay. You're not a plus. Okay. Responsive. Good. So then we will define. One, two, three, four, 5. Function. So do space. Oops, got caps lock on. Search function. Print. Good. Okay, let's go back to the comment. One, two, three, 4. Function. Message. Okay. So we need to go back to this function. So this needs to be the standard define function. erase the hint text for now because we don't need it. Oh, wait a minute, hang on. Ooh. I can't do... Interesting. Okay. So I'll need 2 of these editable text boxes. Interesting. So I need text box. Oops. 10. Okay. Okay. Let's see how that looks. Oop, wait, yep, back full screen. So there's puzzle 1, hello.py. Puzzle 2 should be, yep, main.py. Awesome. Okay. So the comments one needs to be shifted up just a touch. Comments one. Here's what we'll do. Comments. Line numbers. You are the... Too much for code. And then... Yeah, you're fine. It's text puzzle. Okay, that's fine. You're fine. Let's go back to the... Need to drop this one down a bit. So the second text puzzle down here. The vertical box. 220. A little bit too low. Just smidge. There's probably a better way to do this, but I don't know it. That'll be close enough. Then you drop some more lines down. 2. So let's go to the line numbers. 15. 2. 23. That's for this one. Just erase you for now. There we go. That looks pretty good. I'll scooch both of those to the left just a tad. So that's first text puzzle. Then the second one. Then he's good just a bit more, but that one's good. That should be good there. Okay. So it's images, text, and audio. So the two you can interact with is this one and this one. Everything else is nothing. What's it doing on run? Okay, yeah. It's right there. It's not defined. Name is not defined. Okay, that's good. So we got 2 lines to modify this time. So let's get to that then. Let's go to the graph. And here we go. So ignore that one. For a second. Fine. Yeah, you've got 2 of them. Text puzzle and text puzzle 1. So you are text puzzle. And you are text puzzle 2. Yes. We'll do 2. I'll save it. That should swap in the graph now. Yep, there we go. Text puzzle 2. Okay, here we go. So, let's get this. Turn you down. Specific construct, start text. I'm going to need a second one. Duplicate. Starting text 2. Okay. String text. Get text. Set text 2. Okay. So now on undo, Well, I'll just delete this. So text puzzle 2. Get text puzzle 2. Set text. Starting text to get. That should cover the undo functions for both of the starting texts. So go here, jack it up real good, and go here. Yeah, okay. If I control Z, it's not going to do nothing because I've already exited the box, but I hit undo. There we go. Undo function is working. Right. Okay. And text changed. Okay. So we're going to need 2 error icons. Because I don't think I can't do it individually. Because if I change the color, so what I'm thinking is, let me go to the designer. So we're going to need, because the way I had it set up, we had 1 individual error line for, or we only had 1, it was on number 15 on puzzle 1. We had it set to change the color depending on if there was an error or not. We're not going to be able to do that with this puzzle because we have 2 lines that we can edit. And if we have 1 error function, it will make both of those lines red, even if only 1 of the lines is wrong. So we will have to have 2 separate error lines. So we'll do line 1 error. And line 2 error. So start with line 1. It's going to be line 7. Just go to the number line. Erase number 7. Make sure that's working. 7's gone. So now let's go back to the designer. Line error number 1. So all of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. See if that gets us where. Yep. Okay. Good. So then let's get the second one. Now, the question is, where do you start? Because I have no idea. But we'll make you red for now so we can see it. And we'll just do values 20. So we'll just put in 20. Now we'll remove 20 from here. See where it puts it. Here. Okay. That's between lines. Where are you between lines? Okay, so we're going to put it on its own vertical box. Okay, we'll delete that. Copy and paste to you. Drag you out to the canvas panel. and you're line 2 error, and you're not number 7. Why is it over here? Why are you there? What? Hey, excuse me? Oh, I see. Drag you down. Grab you. What it is. That's close enough to see what happens. There we go. Looks good to me. So if we change it, so line 2 error, change color to red. No, they should both be red. All right. So we are good. Now we need to start on the code. Okay. It's a lot to do. So we're going to want to do this for 2 puzzles. So on text changed. How did I do that? Wait, I think I remember. Go text puzzle 2, U, yes. And then link. How did I do that? Ah, here it is. Text changed. There we go. Alright, so let's start on the first one. So on the first one, what is the ideal solution? It's just change this letter basically from an O to an E. Basically just spelling error. How do I want to put this in the hints? Check spelling. Pair spellings. Pair spelling in line 4. That'll be the hint text. Pair spelling in line 4. Okay. And we just want, so let's copy this. Copy that back to the graph. So what we'll do, do I want to leave an Easter egg where they can print something? I think I do. Just they can erase that line and then print. I think this will be one of those things that once I have an open beta going, I can watch gameplay reviews and see what people actually tried. For now, just for simplicity, I'm not going to worry about it. So left 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right. if it equals, right? Split. See, I don't want to search for one particular. Let's try something. So we'll delete. I don't want to delete it yet, just in case. So we'll move it. Just in case I might need it later. So from text, I want to change it to a string. To string. And then it'll be easier to go, I suppose, from the right. Well, here, we'll just do equals, if string equals. No, it's not gonna work. Equal exactly string, here we go. So then, I already copied it. T-E-R function. And if it does equal it, there's no error icon. Line 1 error icon. Duplicate you. Line 2 error icon. Drag you under here. Okay, why don't you? Equals that exactly. No error icon. Error icon. Where is? Here we go. 1, 7. So you are not going to be line 15 anymore. You are going to be line 7. Set line 7. Error. 7 color error. Line 1 error icon. If it is true, set it to red. If it is false, set it to white. So, are you not tied in the designer? For 7. 7 color error. Yeah. Alright, hold on. Need to do some debugging now. So, exchange text puzzle. Changed. Your text puzzle, correct? Text puzzle. Yes. You should be good. Okay. So, on text changed. Print string. Text change. Okay. It works. So, well, let's make sure it is just registering that one puzzle. So it works. It's registering. And it should not do anything if I take it from this one. No. Oops. Gotta turn off that shortcut. Cool. So that's working. So then, wait a minute. Get rid of that. Why do I have this? Shouldn't need that. This one's a lot simpler. We'll throw an error. And if we erase that line, compare spelling in line 4. Yep. Alright, cool. From utils. Okay, cool. So that's good. Now let's do this one. This one we just want to take off the quotation mark. Well, really. Well, no, there's not. So there's two ways I can do this part. So when you have a number in quotations, it saves it as a string. The compiler or the interpreter will recognize it as letters, not numbers. So to the interpreter, whenever it tries to add 5 to this value, it will be no different than adding 5 plus AB. It won't work. So there are two potential ways you could do this, depending on how fancy you want to be, I suppose. The first one is down here on result. It's not editable right now, but you could put in an int, parentheses, value plus 5. And then I'll convert this to an integer, so the math will work. Or the simpler option, just get rid of the quotes. I think that's what we're going to do. But I also don't want that to be 10. So that could be one of the error texts is, oh, expected value was 13, received value was 15. And so instead of 10, get rid of the quotes and make it like 8. So let's work on that then. First, I want to get the error text for this. We need to run it where, yeah, okay. So this outline, editing it, will not pop up a dialog box unless it is wrong. If it's wrong, then it'll pop up a dialog box to address this. So that's what we need to do. So let's work on that. So on play, here we go. First, we need to check. So let's get rid of this. Everything here, yeah, okay. I'll drag it out of the way in case we need to reference something. back over here. On, clicked, button play. So, really, I guess the simplest way to do this would be to check if there was a line 1 error icon. Because if there is an error icon, then obviously that line's not solved. So, branch, if there is an error icon, I wanted it to pop up. What did it pop up? How did I do that? Made it just pop up right under the designer. Yeah. This will be under visibility. Yeah. So they all link to get pop-up border visibility. They all link to the same function. Pop-up border visibility. Pop-up border visibility. Visibility. Yes. Okay. So they're all tied to get pop-up border visibility. Okay. So that is pop-up visible. So right now, we shouldn't do anything. Yep, not gonna do anything. Okay, good. So let's test this. On play up here. If there is an error icon, we want to get pop-up visible, or set it, I mean. So there is an error icon, we want it visible. If there is not, let's format this a bit better. So, border visibility, that's fine. Text header 1, text. Oops. So what was this? Visible. Okay, yeah, it just returns. Yeah, that's fine. That's the link. Text. Here we go. String to append. Text. Change the color. This appends the string if it needs to. So that was it. Let's go back to the moving graph. And how? I've already forgotten how I set the text. Function. SX above. The designer. Text as output. Here we go. So this is what we need. Tags, get text header, one text. So that's the header text. Right, wrong. Right, get right, wrong text. Okay, good. Text. Get text header, one text. Okay. Get header text. Should change that in the designer. Double check. Yep, get header text. Okay. So let's go back to puzzle 2, back to the graph. So under get header text, get rid of this for a moment. Okay. So there is one error icon. Branch. Is, say this, what happens when we import error on recognized input. Import. I'm not sure. So we just post this into the paste this into the compiler. Okay. So let's go to Google. Error. How do I want to define that? Turn value. Okay. So interpreter function. I have to misspell it here. Import error, cannot import name interpreter function. Import but cannot find. Yeah, I like that. Cannot find. Should make it a little less vague. So now on get RW text, So if there is a line 1 error icon, we do not want any text here. So if there is an error icon, we want no text. If there is an error icon, we will address it later. Or if there is not an error icon, we'll address it later. So now, input error cannot find name interpreter function. And we will make that red, which means I will need to make another function. Capacity. So we'll take you, duplicate you, and call you get header. Color capacity. So then go back to the designer. Actually, no, we don't need this. I'm an idiot. Delete that. We don't need that. All we need to do is get header text. Well, hang on. No, I do need that because we're going to reuse that header for the print. So we will need to change the color. I can't just make the header red because then the print function will print out red. So no, I do need that. Gosh darn it. Header color and opacity. So then instead of solved, we will do error, line 1 error icon. If there is an error icon, we want it to be red. If there is not an error icon, we want it to be white. Save that, go to the designer. Let's go to the header. Print out, color and opacity, get header color and opacity. So now it should print red. There we go. Output import error cannot find name interpreter function. So then if we do interpreter, it should just not print anything. Good. So now we can focus on this. Now we can print the error here. Here we can get realistic errors. So let's go to the compiler. We'll do value equals 10, result equals value plus 5. So value equals 10, result equals value plus 5, print result. So let's see what it says. Type error can only concatenate string, not int to string. Okay. So here we go. Now let's adjust this. So now, back to the graph. Go to the event graph. Honestly, this one should be fairly simple too, because we're checking for mathematic. We're not checking for I'm checking for string. So this one should be fairly straightforward too. Text equals and we want it to equal hold on. Oh, I gotta convert it to string first, which is really ironic when you think about it, because we're converting it to string, but then the issue in the other one is that it isn't string. It's exactly string. So we want it to equal 8, but we need the value equal 8. So here's the thing now. So now we need an error icon. So we don't want that yet. We want this left count. So left boop VALUE space equals so 8, I think. Seven. 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 Equals wait, we'll just print this to string first. Print string. Okay, so that's good. So really, so I could make it also recognize print, so I can print stuff, but I don't know if we'll do that. No, we'll leave it alone. Beta comes out, I'll see what people do. If people want to try and do something new, then I will add it. Don't make it more complicated than it needs to be. So, in that case, we don't need a left, we need, so here we go. So what we need to do is split. Split and split again. Split. Equals. To the right, and that. So then it should print, anytime it changes, it should print everything to the right of the equal sign. Yes. Good. Okay. So now I need to know, get it to recognize when Search if a string contains. Contains function. Do I hit? Whoop. Is that thing I can do? Oh, I can. Okay, cool. Hold on. Hold on. Contains only numbers. Haha is numeric. Is numeric. Bada bing. Not numeric. Not numeric. Not numeric. No! Dang it! Oh, is it because of the space? Ah, that's it. Okay. Gotcha. Simple enough then. What if I add a space there? Does it register the space, or do I need quotes? Okay, it works with a space. So we're good. Okay. Awesome. So, set line 2 error icon. If it is numeric, if it is not numeric. Then we need to, here we go, line 2 error. Line, right, we need to adjust that. You'll be line 20. So I need to copy this function. Line 20 on error. You will be line 2 error icon. File, save. Let's go back to the designer. Line 2 error icon. Go to line 20. Save. No! Crap. Oh, wait, hang on. I need to adjust the default value. Right. Line 2 error icon by default is true. There we go. Haha. Okay. So interpreter. So right now if we play Gotta find name, interpreter function. Okay. So, ER. Okay, good. So now, let's go back to the event graph. I also want to get the sound invalid action. So on play, pop up visible. On play, error sound. Okay, good. So now, visible. So is there a line 2 error icon? Line 2 error icon. If it's true, set pop-up visible to true. Play the error sound. And then get header text. Okay. Icon. Another branch. Line 2 error icon. If it has the error icon, turn value. Get header color and opacity. Want an or. Okay. So then I also want the line error. T. Except it's not 20, it's 20. What? Yeah, we'll add a line to that too. Make everything a little more concise. Brother. Get W text. Okay, format this. Need to append. Who is numeric? Is numeric. Set append string. As long as it's numeric, it should print whatever that number is. Say, don't you break on me. Oh, I forgot to, oops. I forgot to tie the string in. ER function. All right. We are good. Pin string. So then get RW text, pin string, get ng to b, save, it's append, okay, turn here, okay, designer, oh, no, graph, on play, here we go, con is true, sound, if it is not true, we will set up visible to true, play sound 2D, and open, was that the right one? Dockable window open, play, new window. So then get header text. There is not an error icon. Return node. Copy this. And nope. String. Is pin string. Pin string. Here. Then string to text. Down here. Blank period. Appended a period at the end. See what happens. T-E-R. All right. Ooh, value is value equals 10. Result. So the result equals. Hold on. Contains search in substring equal no left seven. Split. That's what it was. No. Yeah, split. Okay. So to split. And string is that. To the right of that, print. Now it should print 10. There we go. And it prints it here. Okay. So get RW text. So we don't want this. We want a split. And string is that to the right of that appended B. Ooh, we need a space, and then it'll be done. Expected value is 13. Measured value is 10. My math is off. Okay. Good. So we're getting there. About to add the logic for the math. Space. Save. Okay. So now, go to the event graph. Event string. Play. Unclick to play. Going to, before we do the pop-up, we're going to get append string, because we set it down here to split string. String. To the right of that, we're going to add that int, string it to integer, add 5. There's probably a simpler way to do this. And we are adding 5, right? It is 5. Yes, plus 5. And convert this back to a string. To string. you will become the new end string. R S. So that should print 15. Just blank. Crap. I see what it did. Okay, so we don't need to do this. Okay. So hold on. Append string. Because the append string is what it. Let's do it once. Append string. That graph. Split. Append string. No. Gosh darn it. I've messed it all up. I've messed everything up. Wrong one. I've messed it all up. I'm getting too sleepy for this. Okay, why are you not printing? Two integer plus 5 to string. This is ridiculous. And then we plug this into set string. I was intending. So now instead of 10, it should be whatever you put in plus 5. So they should be 15. Yes. Expected value is 13. Measure value is 15. My math is off. So then if we do count to 12, it should be 17. Yep. Okay. So the correct answer is 8. 13. Okay, now we can adjust this. So get rid of you for a second. Then pin string equals 8. That's where I do it. Okay, okay, I got you. So, solved, sound correct. So, on play, no error icons, and print string equals branch. If it is true, set pop-up visible, play sound, today, correct, and set solved. True. Else, set pop-up visible, play sound, 2D, new window, new window. Solved. It's all solved. Expected values 13, measures 15 minutes off. So if we make this 8, that should solve it. But now I gotta change this. That closes it. Puzzle solved. Oh, okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. So this is the right wrong text. So break this. We're going to have another branch. Drag you down. Solved. Branch. If it is true, something else, but if it's not true, add this. If it is true, node paired. Sure. RW color. Okay. So that's good. Get header text. So, here for a moment. And result is string period. All right, let's see what that does. So, if we do anything here, that is incorrect. Line 7, import error, cannot find name interpreter function. Interpreter function. File line 21, type error, can only concatenate string to string. Return this to a integer value. Result is 15. Expected value is 13. Measured value is 15. My math is off. So 8. Result is 13. Node has been repaired. Interpreter module is back online. That is another puzzle successfully completed. Fantastic. That took a little bit longer than I was expecting. It's already 11 o'clock. I really wish I hadn't gotten such a late start today. Is there anything else I want to do to finish this up? Don't think so. I think I'm pretty happy with it. I think I'm pretty happy with that. I think we'll leave it there. Now there is one thing I want to do. I want to go back here. So here's what I want to do. Take this, do this a couple times, up, Hello, my name is Relic, without the exclamation mark. Hello, my name is Relic. Relic. And Relic. So 4 different ways you can do it to get the correct answer on the first one. So it doesn't have to be super strict. So let me see if that works. Hello, my name is Relic. First one should be correct. Yes. Well, I should also change that on the other one to make it a little bit gray instead of white. That way there's a little bit of contrast. I think I'll do that after I'm done testing this. Relic. And let's get rid of the exclamation mark. Oh no, it didn't work. Okay, fair enough. Hold on. Oh, I didn't. Duh. Might need an OR function. Duh. Might need that. My sleep deprived brain. There we go. Good Lord. Let's try that now. Exclamation mark. There we go. Try it again. Relic. Okay, so they work. So back to puzzle 2. Get header color and opacity. Instead of white, let's do it a bit gray. So it should be red. So then, if we change these values, there we go, a little bit grayer. I like that contrast. Yeah, that's better. Just that little bit of contrast there really adds a lot. Maybe make it just a little bit grayer. Just a little. Yeah, I like that. Actually, can I just copy it? Pop up this one. Copy you. Puzzle 2. I can. So let's just solve these first 2 puzzles and we'll end the stream there. There's the first one solved. Oh, nope, it didn't change. What did I do? Either way, they both solved. One to go. We'll make it next time. Awesome. So I picked the wrong thing here. So, oh, that's I'm dumb. That's the wrong thing. Yeah, I did the wrong thing. I don't think that is the header. This one. This one. This one. It's not. That's why. So let's go here. Okay, that should make it the same shade then. Save view. Should be good. Do it one more time just to make sure the color is where I want it. There we go, I like that. Node has been repaired. Interpreter module is back online. Awesome. Alright guys, well it's 11 o'clock here. That's going to be it for this stream. Hope you guys will catch the next one. It's going to be on Thursday. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed and we'll see you then.